Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And on this episode, founders CBS, Canadian Breakfast Stout. We're
Canadian?
in it. Yes.
What's that about?
We're in it to win it. Been watching Letterkenny. So this is the 2019 release. And from everything I'm reading, this is the last ones they're going to do for a little while.
Well, I'm glad we got one.
Now,
I'm a Canadian fan.
So,
And
what does it say on the inside?
I am now... Does it say cool stuff on the inside?
Barrel aged.
Barrel aged. I'm now collecting caps.
Okay, so we've done a couple videos today, and we haven't told Lunchbox here what the ABV on this one is. Now, this is about a month old. This was bottled mid-October. This is mid-November.
Oh, wow.
11.3.
Fresh.
11.3.
What? That is deep into wine territory.
Okay, so if you're unfamiliar, CBS is an Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate and coffee,
Mocha.
aged in maple syrup, bourbon barrels.
All right, so we got coffee, chocolate, maple syrup, and bourbon all going on.
All right,
How do you go from Canada to bourbon?
maple syrup. I don't know.
Ride the maple syrup down.
All right, now for the pour.
Oh, that's dark.
Choker looks like motor oil. I love it. Look at the head.
Even the head's dark.
Oh, yeah.
Even the head is dark, y'all.
That hard pour, get it in there. Get it in there. Now, I know this is not the proper glassware, but we pour what you can see. I wanted to post up a big old head in there. Now that's so you can smell it. Wait till you smell this stuff.
All right, already it's dark.
God.
It has a dark head. You can't see through it, so I can't tell you if it's cloudy or not.
Smell that.
All right, initially all I smell is chocolate and alcohol. And there seems to be a bit of both.
A bunch of both.
I'm gonna see if I can shake out a little bit.
Okay, now I do smell a little bit of the wood.
I don't smell any wood, but I caught a hint of coffee at the end. I caught a little hint of coffee there.
Because like I said, these are not exactly the proper glassware.
I still don't smell the wood, but I'm fixing to drink this thing.
Oh yeah, laces like a beast. Laces like a milkshake.
Wow. All right, here we go. Wow. Wow. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
All right.
Okay, so there was a hint of coffee somewhere in there. The chocolate is very detectable. But the alcohol like kind of slaps you a little bit.
Did you get the maple?
Maybe, but not as much because of that alcohol.
All right. Now,
Let
me see what I got. Because I have a feeling we might need to zoom in on his face on that one.
Weird.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the chocolate's coming back.
Damn, that's cool. Goodness.
I think that, yeah, the chocolate's kind of coming back there at the end after everything else kind of fades away.
Oh, man, that is like, the mouthfeel is intense.
It is weird because
Ooh, they got new chill bumps. I like that. I don't think it drinks like an 11%.
I don't know, it's kind of boozy to me. But I mean, there's like a definite alcohol bite, and it is when it
warms you.
You can tell that it was bourbon. That's for real. But it's not really thick.
It's velvety.
Yes.
Velvety.
Yes. I was trying to figure out some way to put that. Velvety is really good because it's not syrupy. And it's not thick, but there's more consistency there than like normally beer. It's like velvet's a good term. I like that.
Oh man, you get so much more of the flavors. Kind of swish it around in your mouth.
I'm getting more of the coffee that time, but I didn't get as much head that time either.
Yeah,
Definitely a little bit more coffee going around. Not as much bourbon on that swallow.
All right, there's something that I've noticed about a lot of really good barrel-aged beers is they kind of taste different each drink because you didn't always get the same amount in your mouth. You didn't swallow it the same way. You didn't breathe in right after.
And don't forget your taste buds have kind of been primed on that first one too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like when you first take a shot of liquor versus the third shot of liquor.
Versus the 10th shot of liquor.
Right, when it just goes down like water.
Yeah. There's a whole lot going on. I like the fact that to me nothing really overpowers anything else.
It is a nice blend.
Yeah.
I kind of lose the beer factor.
Well, what I can see exactly what he's saying on this, but it's a stout. So
this is true.
Stouts don't play beer like a lot of Americans that
this is true.
Have been brought up to think of what a beer is.
Stouts are usually very robust, so they kind of throw all the rules out the window.
Yeah, because a lot of Americans were raised on a palish lager. You know, you started off drinking, you know, the Macros, the Miller Lite, the Budweiser, the Coors Lights. A lot of us started out drinking light beers, and that's a whole different segment. A stout is a different animal.
I can smell more of the coffee now too. Now that the head's kind of gone away, the coffee smell comes out a little bit more.
I mean, and the other thing is, a lot of people think chocolate and they think of milk chocolate. This is more like a bitter, dark chocolate, a cocoa.
Yeah, it's more cocoa than it is like chocolate. I don't want to say the milk flavor is missing from the coffee because it really isn't, but it doesn't taste and feel creamy at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that velvety thing you were talking about, that kind of hits it on the head.
Well, on the back here it says, CBS was born when we stumbled upon some bourbon barrels that had previously housed maple syrup. We opted to put the same base beer as KBS, which was the Kentucky Breakfast Stout, an Imperial version of the Breakfast Stout, which I've had that, so that's pretty dope, in the maple barrels. And after one taste, we knew we had something special. Hints of maple syrup, roasted coffee, and velvety chocolate meld together.
There you go.
In what can only be described as a transcendental drinking experience.
Transcendental. I don't know if I would say it's
I'm not going to pull that far. I mean, you know,
but
I may have some more of these. If I can find... Well, if enough people care, I might be able to try to pull off a Kentucky Breakfast Stout, Canadian Breakfast Stout, comparison or something like that.
So, wait a minute. They made bourbon. And they took the barrels that the bourbon was aged in and they made maple syrup in those barrels?
Yeah.
And then after the maple syrup was made in the barrels, they made this...
They put beer in it.
Coffee stout.
In it.
Well, there you go. Reduce, recycle, reuse.
I'm just saying. Man.
Canadians, man, gotta love them. I'm pleased.
I think it's pretty groovy.
You know, it is very complex. All the stuff that's going on, And it's like somebody hit that magic recipe because it did, usually when you put that many things going on, it falls on its face, and it didn't. It comes out with this wonderful chocolate flavor, the hint of coffee, which as you get further down, the coffee comes out more and more. There's enough alcohol to give it a nice kick. I don't taste the alcohol as much as I did at the first.
No.
When I first tasted it, it really had that bite to it.
Yeah.
And the dryness of something that's heavy in alcohol. But the further we go down in it, it doesn't have that anymore. Now it's hidden real well. The coffee is coming out more, so that is kind of taken over. But yeah, that is a wonderful, wonderful little beer.
And I mean, it's an Imperial Stout, so you don't really have any discernible hop note. You have lots of the malty smoothness. So if you're anti-hops, yes, there is hops in here, but it's not that smack in the face hops.
Oh, hell no. We've had several IPAs and a hop forward beer tonight, but this one is nothing like that. I think that flavor's there, but like I can taste it, but only because I'm learning how to taste hops.
Right.
It isn't. There's so much other stuff going on that.
This is really good. Now I will say, this is not a plow through a handful of these beers. This is have one. You might have two, but
I could.
This is kind of like one of those. Also, this isn't like a chugging beer. It's more of a sipping because it actually does have more robust flavors as it warms up. Just like
I can see that.
I mean, we just sitting here, we start tasting different things, and it's just like any other Imperial Stout. It does taste a little bit better at like cellar temperature as opposed to refrigerator temperature.
Gotcha.
At least to the majority of people. I mean, everybody's experience is going to be slightly different. Like I said, this is very fresh. This is about a month old. Be interesting to see how it fares as a cellared beer. I did buy the 4-pack. I may try to cellar one.
He's going to cellar one.
No, I mean, it's a possibility I wound up chugging that sucker, but
did you dig it?
I do. Will I have another? Well, I've got a couple more, so I'm pretty.
I might have another one, but not right now.
Yeah.
This is something that I would probably. I'd have to be in the mood for this.
Yeah.
I'm not. We do a lot of food pairings, and I'm probably not going to want to drink this with food. I think there's so much kind of.
Honestly, kind of find this as like an after dinner drink.
I can see that. I can so see that. There's so much flavor and so much stuff going on that I wouldn't want to.
I would say there is one specific dessert that this would probably be really good with. Plain cheesecake.
Maybe.
I think it's got a robust.
I was thinking more like donut.
Donut.
Yeah. If I was going to eat anything with that, a donut.
I like donuts.
So,
all right, the Pick Six thing. It's 11% alcohol beer. It's not available in that kind of thing. Now, there's some liquor stores that are probably going to break the packs and sell them single. And definitely, if you get a chance, grab one before these are gone. Would you seek it out? Honestly, because I'm afraid they're not. They said they're not going to make it next year.
I probably wouldn't seek it out.
Well, here's the thing: if you want it, hunt it now because it's going to go away.
There you go. If you want one of these, if you're a fan of the coffee stouts, check it out. Look for it now.
Now, on a 1 to 10, where you at?
Man, that's tough. I guess I'm like right at a 7.
Okay.
Because it has a lot of stuff going on. They do a nice little blend there, but these aren't really my favorites. How's that? But I think they did a good job.
I'm sitting on an 8 because here's the biggest problem that I have with this beer. When we found out my area got it, I immediately called one of my boys at the liquor store. Shout out to Robbie. He does the show with me sometimes. He's back at the liquor store again. And I said, can I get one if I come in to pick it up tonight after work? And he says, yes. When I got there, the only 4-pack left was the one he held for me.
Oh, wow.
In like a day. Done. Gone. Everything that one of my local liquor stores got. Done.
Gone.
So
Flying off the shelf.
it's not like I'm going to be able to find more of it anywhere near me. So no matter how much I enjoy it, and I like those rare beers, but the problem with a rare beer...
I feel lucky to have it then.
Yeah. Cheers, brother. I love rare beers, but the problem with a rare beer is it's rare. And...
To your next rare beer adventure.
Exactly.
Cheers.